The Black Legislative Caucus is speaking out against redistricting just days after Senate Republicans were invited to join a call with President Donald Trump about redrawing the maps. They say the White House is continuing to put more pressure on Indiana, so they're in turn trying to put pressure on voters to tell their lawmakers they simply don't want this.
Their voices are not optional, they are essential.
The sign on the podium says it all for the Black Legislative Caucus.
Democracy doesn't get redrawn.
And their concerns about redistricting is what it could mean for Black and other minority voters in the state.
They will pay the price in representation, in resources, and in respect.
Representative Earl Harris Jr. says it's what will happen if the 1st and 7th congressional districts are redrawn. The two Democratic districts are targets in the White House effort to gain Republican seats in the midterm. 1/3 of people in District 7 are Black, and Lake County in District 1 is home to the state's second largest Black population.
But it's not like we're operating in a silo here. We've seen it already.
State Senator Greg Taylor points to the Senate districts in Fort Wayne, home to one of the larger minority populations in the state.
They took Fort Wayne and cut it into 4 sections so that you dilute the minority vote.
Democrats have threatened lawsuits against any new maps, but those legal challenges could depend on a Supreme Court case. The big question for the court comes from Louisiana. To what degree can lawmakers consider race when drawing district lines?
It could disenfranchise hundreds of thousands of voters, not only in the state of Indiana, but in this country. And the most important part about that is it could lower the amount of minority representation in Congress.
If the maps are redrawn in Republican favor, especially here in Marion County, State Senator Greg Taylor says a higher voter turnout from Democrats could make this Republican strategy backfire. So he says they'll really have to focus on get out the vote efforts.